morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liquid Kenobi. And before we get started, guys, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. Kathleen Kennedy personally endorses rare 1977 and Star Wars theatrical cut screening that George Lucas always opposed. So, George Lucas, when we first saw the Star Wars movie that came out in 1977, A New Hope, that's what it was originally titled. I saw it. I don't think I never saw it in theaters, but I did see it when it was in video. Well, actually, I wasn't born that time, so I saw it in video cassette and everything, and I enjoyed it, and I liked it how it was. Now, and I liked it the original trilogy. But then when the special edition came out in theaters, there were new scenes in there, and I was like, okay, they're good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I know that some of the fan base did not enjoy it, and they liked it the original and everything, but I guess Kathleen Kennedy, she wanted to bring it up there, and she doesn't really care what George Lucas thinks anymore, because remember, once George Lucas signed in the contract to give to Disney and to Lucasfilm and give the helm of Star Wars to Kathleen Kennedy, he's out of it. He has no tie-ins with Star Wars anymore. So, of course, Kathleen Kennedy just gave him the finger, basically. That's what he did. That's what she did. So, let's take a look at some of this material that I'm going to read to you. Now, she's talked about this when she was in the BFI film on the film festival in London to introduce a historic screening of the original 1977 print of Star Wars that was subtitled Episode 4, New Hope. And she declared that it wasn't originally called Episode 4 at first. It was just called A New Hope. So, let's see what else. Let's see. Upon taking the stage, Kennedy jokingly addressed concerns about the screening's legitimacy, stating, "I'm here to make sure that you don't think this is an illegal screening. Yes, apparently some fans actually thought it was illegal to show this cut. Kennedy's presence underscored the event's significance as she emphasized the Prince's rarity, noting, "I'm not even sure there's another one quite like it." Now, like I said, there was a scene when Han Solo shot Greedo. Now, the scene when Han Solo was getting ready to shoot Greedo, Greedo took a shot at him, and you see Han just shifting his head to one end and shooting him, and that's it, which I really did not like. That scene, that was not needed. That wasn't necessary. That scene. But him seeing Jabba the Hutt, that was. Yeah, man, and let's see what else let's talk about what else she wrote about this. This is the film everyone starts when we start talking about story, George's intent, and what it was we're trying to build off of. So yeah, she was doing remarks on it of what she wanted to talk about and everything what she wanted to do. So yeah. But now we have another article that just came out today titled Kathleen Kennedy. Let me just get you guys over here so then you don't lose it. Kathleen Kennedy says Star Wars no longer need to connect to the original as Mark Hamill backs moving away from Luke Skywalker in the future. Meaning what she's saying is that since Mark Hamill left Star Wars and Luke Skywalker is officially gone, they can proceed. They can move away from the original trilogy, away from Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Princess Leia. They're just moving forward. Which, frankly, maybe they should have just done that in the first place. Like, instead of episode 7, 8, 9, talking about with Luke Skywalker carrying Han Solo and them, they should have just moved away from it and introduced it actual new characters. Poe, Finn, and Rey, they could have been very useful in the future of Star Wars. Not like in the era where Luke, Han, and Leia are still alive. Which, like I said, to be honest, bro, I think, yeah, man. So, to me, I read all this, and this was just they're just talking about that since Mark Hamill announced that he was going to move away from it and he was done with Star Wars, it was okay for them to just move on with other stories. So this is what Mark Hamill said in his story. I just don't see any reason to return. Let me put it that way. I mean, they have so many stories to tell. They don't need Luke anymore. When speaking on the Today Show, he expanded on this. It felt like a conclusion. He said on his character's fate in the sequel trilogy, my character was given complete closure. He also encouraged a new focus on new stories. They can do Western mysteries, comedies. I just think it's time. So yeah, but after what happened with him, after what happened with his character in the Last Jedi, I got very disappointed. Rian Johnson destroyed Luke Skywalker. Really made him like a bum. He had nothing. He didn't want to take part of anything. He just did not want to do it no more. And he was done. And it was just ridiculous. And of course, they made Rey into into a powerful Jedi, more powerful than Luke. And it took her what? A couple of weeks to be master of it? Come on, dude. That's why the movie, the trilogy, the sequel trilogy was a joke. The Force Awakens was a good story. It was good, a good take on it, and everything. But from The Last Jedi and so forth, the movie plummeted. It made money. It made money. But the movie plummeted completely, bro. And that's hoping what they're going to do with Star Wars. Because right now, you've got Star Wars Starfighter coming out with Ryan Gosling to star in it. But like I said, dude, with all the shows that they put out there, bro, with the Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, the Acolyte, Ahsoka. I mean, they were trying to focus more. They were trying to focus on the past and everything, and trying to blend in with the Force Awakens. It just didn't work. And of course, if you're going to disrespect the legacy characters, why are you still? Why are we trying to go with that? You should just move forward and forget about the legacy characters. I love Ahsoka Tano. I loved her as a character and everything, but with the show, what Dave Filoni did to her and did to the characters, I did not like the take of it. I did not like how Dave Filoni did it. So there is a second season coming out. So hopefully, maybe the second season will conclude it. Will be it for Star Wars. But like I said, dude, I mean, they're probably gonna do future projects with Star Wars. I don't know how they're gonna perform, but I got a feeling it's not gonna turn well, man. So you guys let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of this, man? So please, by all means, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.